Welcome to Victory Achieved Gaming. This is Owen, also known as Immortalium.
And Caitlin.
And today we are doing another Steam review guessing.
Yay.
Now, last time I was a bit humiliated.
Yeah, and I do apologise.
It's fine. I wouldn't have gotten it. I don't think I would have gotten it. But yeah, if you want to check that out, that is an interesting video, alright. So now we're going to do another 10 Steam reviews and see if I can do better. My high score so far is actually the first game.
Where I think you only got like 2.5 wrong?
Yeah, I got 7.5 out of 10 in the first one. I got 7 out of 10 last time. So let's see if I can beat 7.5.
Okay.
So
this is a recommended review. It's from Joneser. 17 hours on review time and then over 25 hours on record. So a blast from the past. This is the one that started it all. First-person shooter deathmatch. Play a piece of history.
You see, my first thought is a game that I don't necessarily think you would have gotten 25 hours out of. But if you're doing deathmatch, multiplayer,
yeah,
that would actually drive it up a bit.
Probably.
Okay, I'll tell you what my first thought was. I think it's the first Doom game.
And you're sticking with Doom?
Well, I believe I only have one Doom game on the list, so I think that's 1993.
Do you want to keep with that guess?
Do you have any guess yourself?
No, I don't really play shooters, so no guess.
I don't know what else it could be.
That's the only... But I don't think it's on your list.
Are they hard games?
No, they're not.
But I don't know what else it could be, so it has to be Doom. Okay. This is the original Doom right here.
Just a green for that. Okay. So this is also...
There was a casualty.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. You don't have to...
If you are this stickler about it.
I didn't.
There you go. Okay, the next is also recommended. They have 8.2 hours on record. There's nothing about review record. This reviews actually gives you a date. So this one is 2019. A very good surprise, supernatural and occult mystery with a dark atmosphere. Enjoy the creepy story and try solving puzzles, which can be way hard. 2 endings, 8 hours to 100% of it. Highly recommend.
Occult mystery.
Oh, and the person was...
Oh, yeah.
Helen
Newley.
Thank you.
They have a curator page as well.
Yeah.
Check out my curator page, by the way, for JRPG reviews on Steam.
Wow. Shameless plug there.
I thought I'd just throw it in. So, it's a good surprise. Supernatural occult mystery with a dark atmosphere. Occult mystery.
So, the only thing that I'm playing with puzzles at the moment, I think, is the nunnery games, but I don't think that's occult mystery. And
there's more than 2 endings in that one.
Yeah.
And it takes longer than 8 hours.
It's not the... I think... Oh, there's another puzzle game I can think of. I'm not going to say it out loud until you say it.
Oh, God.
That's on your list.
The creepy story, puzzles.
There's no, No, Corpse Party is more than 1 ending. There's no Corpse Party on your list.
Oh, God, this isn't immediately clicking. Give me a moment and if I can... It was posted in 2019, so I had to come out before 2019.
I don't know when the game I'm thinking of came out.
That doesn't really help.
So I can be wrong, because I don't want to say it out loud in case you go, oh, that's it, Caitlin, you spoiled it for me again.
There's more... At first, I was thinking, could this be Catherine again? But there's more than 2 endings.
There's more than 2 endings of Catherine.
Yeah, so I don't think it's Catherine.
There's like 3 endings for each character of each Catherine, like.
And well, he also had a couple of endings
himself. And he has
himself.
about 2 or 3 endings himself, yeah. And then when you add in the Catherine full body, there's also the 3 endings with the Rin, the 3rd Catherine.
I'm wondering, is it a point and click?
I don't know.
But then which point and click has supernatural occult mystery?
Well, it's definitely not Day of the Tentacle.
No. I can guarantee you.
Next it's going to be Day of the Tentacle or some crap.
Creepy. Oh! Wait! No. No, it's not. Resident Evil. I don't think it's Resident Evil. I don't think it's Alone in the Dark either. Ah!
Okay, it's not what I was thinking for some reason.
Goetia, I forgot about that game.
Yeah, that is wrong.
That was from the Square Enix Collective, where basically Square Enix, they publish independent games.
For some reason, I was thinking Talos Principle because I didn't know what that game is totally about.
No, that's not.
And it's a puzzle game. And I didn't know if there was endings in that, so I was completely wrong.
Goetia.
choice, isn't it?
Screwed me from the grave.
Oh, this is a non-recommended game, and they had less than an hour. They had 0.2 hours, 0.2 hours of record.
That's actually funny.
I'm guessing his full name is a picture of a.
Would it be a human belly? Because it looks like a human belly there. Is it actually? Oh no!
What is it?
That's a penis.
Ew!
I have to censor that.
Yeah, you do.
Isn't it? That is a penis, right?
I'm free to look on camera now. I don't know
Look,
what it is.
look, that's a penis right there, isn't it?
I don't know. We just censored it just in case. We don't know what that is.
I'm gonna need to blur this out. Crap.
Okay, but they even got. So this review was only made last year, July last year, and they actually got the product refunded because they hated it this much. The concept and art style are very appealing, but the combat is very lackluster. The combat lacks weight, depth, and responsiveness. There are many better games at this price point. That could be anything.
Art style.
It's a cool thing. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, could be Code Vein.
Cool thing isn't bad enough to be refunded.
Everyone has their own opinions. You know the way everyone can like certain movies and stuff? Like everyone can hate certain ones as well.
That's true.
Art style. But wait, there's a lot of weight in Code Vein's combat, isn't there?
Yeah, I think there is. So I don't know.
Like, the other two components are debatable, but I would, of all the things to say about Code Vein's combat, I would not say that it lacks weight.
That's true.
What game is visually appealing that has the combat lacks weight? So it's floaty. It's a very floaty combat system.
I can't think.
Oh, God. I don't know this one either.
And
I have to censor this.
Do you want to take a random guess?
Code Vein.
Yeah, because I'll laugh now if it's Code Vein. Starry Night.
Oh no!
Do you agree with this person's review?
I finished it.
Yeah.
I get it, the concept and art style are very appealing. The combat is awkward, but the story of it is quite nice.
Do you think this person bailed too fast? Without giving the game a chance?
Well,
Because it looks like they kind of could have.
the 0.2 hours, the problem with that for that game,
It's 0.2 hours, so that's less than an hour, no?
I said 0.2 hours.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
It's you basically just be fighting the first boss.
Is that like 20 minutes? Somebody only played the game for like 20 minutes. It went, nah.
Actually, that's 12 minutes.
Really? Oh, come on. Whoever you are, you gave this game 12 minutes chance and went, I'm out.
Like, the
That's
problem
boring.
is you'd notice the combat, but the art style should hold you, and the story gets quite great after a while.
Yeah, like this person, clearly, whoever you are, have no patience.
And they decided to just put a human penis on the...
Yeah, they did.
Okay, could you try this quickly scroll past this so I don't have to keep censoring this?
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
It's just the end of the picture now. Okay, this person recommended it, and it's from Raptor248. It's just a no year. So they have 37 hours on record, and when they made the review, they had 11.3 hours. It just says it's so wobbly.
I mean, my first thought is Octodad.
I think that could be Octodad.
But what, let me just think. Are there any other games I can think of?
When you
wobble?
say it's so wobbly and you recommend it, it has to be Octodad. But it could either be Octodad 1 or 2, you don't know. But I'd say whichever Octodad it is, if it is Octodad and you guess it, I'd say whichever is 1 or 2 should get a point because it's not clear on which one it's going to be if it is Octodad. But it could be something else.
You know what? It was only posted on 12th of July. But how do you get 37 hours out of
Oh,
Octodad?
and Octodad isn't on Steam, only on
Well, actually, it's now on Steam. It was
Oh.
introduced recently, which is why I thought the 12th of July thing, this being a recent review, would be a sign that it could be Octodad.
But also if it ends up being Octodad 2, I'd say that's still a pass.
But I don't understand how you can get that much playtime out of it.
That's true, that is a lot of playtime for Octodad. Unless you're like insanely obsessed with Octodad.
There might be some people out there.
Like, I'm sorry, Octodaddy, his official name.
Wait. There's one other possibility. I might be screwing myself. Well, I'm sure there's multiple possibilities. But I have one other possibility in my head that I'm going to go with because it makes more sense from a time perspective.
That's true.
I'm going to go with Puyo Puyo Tetris because the Puyo Puyos can be quite wobbly. Is it Puyo Puyo?
Oh my god, It is Octodad. Okay, this person is obsessed with Octodad.
How do you get 37 hours out of
And it's
Octodad?
the second one.
It's the second one. Like, okay, I could see 11.3 hours at a stretch.
You're doing terrible. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I used to roll up. Is this 2 or 3 you got wrong so far? Have you been keeping count? I haven't.
I actually haven't. I've been too distracted and too humiliated.
I'm actually afraid to scroll up to check because it's your man's.
Yeah, I know. We'll check in a bit.
Yeah, I think it's either 2 or 3 you got wrong. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which lovable butterfly nightmare. I'm assuming this is a butterfly. I'm assuming that's.
It looks like a butterfly.
Yes. And they made this review back in 2020. They have 71.8 hours on record. The Cathedral of Sacred Blood kept me up all night. I was suffering. I know what game this is.
I think I know what game this is too. And it's one that we've said a couple of times already.
I think, yeah, it's the one that I've played. Even though
Part of.
Yeah.
If you were to initialize it, it would be CV.
Yes. Yeah. I know what he's talking about. That Cathedral of Sacred Blood, if it's the one I'm
That was a bit of a nightmare. That
It was. And it was like a maze. I got lost there so many times.
There was a...
I actually had to run away from some monsters because I said, where the fuck am I?
I remember that. That has to be... Is it actually...
Because I wanted to complete the map. Because I was like, I have to complete the map, and if I stop to actually fight these things, I'm going to die, and then I'm not going to have this map completed, and I like just running.
Yeah, that was crazy, that place. But was it called Sacred Blood? I don't remember.
I think it was Sacred Blood.
Okay. It was my first thought. Code Vein.
And I'm also guessing Code Vein. It's Code Vein. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Okay, that was a big spoiler because of the name of the cathedral. Even I knew that.
Yeah, but I didn't remember the Sacred Blood part.
I think a lot of the area. I think a lot of the area.
I think most people refer to it as the cathedral. Maybe they cut out the Sacred Blood part when
I
people
think
were
it's.
talking
I
about
think
it.
it's the official. I think the official name was Cathedral of Sacred Blood. All right.
Okay. What's the next one? Let's see how well I can do.
This person really liked the game. They gave it a 10 out of 10.
And they play for 71.8 hours.
I personally. I only stopped because I got into other games, but I personally was really enjoyed Code Vein. But now I'm slightly worried because I haven't played it in months that when I go back into it, I might have to restart it. I don't know.
It'll be up to you.
Right. This person played only 3.5 hours. This review is from 2017, and they recommend it. So it's from Mr. Gaiman. I'm a simple man. Give me the time traveling, and I'm in. I think I know what this is. The only issue I really have with this game is that maybe it's too expensive in my opinion. Just get in the Steam sale or you go and have fun. I think the time traveling makes me have a guess, but
I think I know what your guess is.
Yeah.
So you can say it.
Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah, that was something that occurred to me. Now there are some other games.
But can you finish Day of the Tentacle? I guess you could finish in 3.5 hours.
If you really know what you were doing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember other ones that
It
have
would have
time
been
travel.
out around 2017, no?
The remaster, probably. There's another game called Braid, which involves a bit of time traveling.
Oh, okay. Where'd you get that?
I don't know. I would have thought like 5 hours would make more sense with me for Braid.
But some people could have probably done it in 3.5.
Oh God, it's back to this. Whichever one I say is going to be the opposite.
Do you want to take a random guess?
That was Caitlin's phone, by the way. Forgive that. 3.5 hours expensive. I think Braid would be cheaper. So
I don't think Day of the Tentacle is that expensive.
do it. Time traveling. Day of the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle. What is it? Is it Day of the Tentacle? No.
Was that your other guess?
No, it wasn't. I forgot about No Time to Explain. But I didn't even think about time traveling. It's more like other dimensions.
Oh, okay. That's a bit of a throw off then.
I mean, there is some element of time traveling in it.
Yeah, you're doing terrible this round.
I'm doing really bad. What the F?
Okay, next one. This is posted back in 2015.
Can I just... Okay.
Go on.
You know what? Finish reading it and I'll comment
It's from Maple, and they recommend it. They have 25.9 hours on record. So, a great point and click game, good humor, challenging puzzles, and nice artwork. Can't go wrong with that. So, we just know it's a point and click game.
Humorous.
Humorous.
It has nice artwork, challenging puzzles. This could be anything.
Day of the Tentacle, I don't think was out in 2015, so I think you can rule that out.
Also, can we just take note of the record? The time that they put into it?
25.9 hours.
That's a long point and click game.
Yeah, unless they played it more than once. I don't know. We know what this maple person.
Or did that come out before 2015? There is there's a trilogy of point and click games which was then re-released in one package, which counts as a single game for the purposes of Steam. Called Deponia.
Do you want to
The
guess?
Complete Journey.
Do you want to guess Deponia?
That would be a bunch of time.
Okay.
Did that come out before 2015? The Journey, The Complete Journey.
I'm not going to look it up. That's cheating. On your behalf.
There's nothing else. I have to go with the time. What other games would you get 25.9 hours out of?
What, is that your final guess, Deternia?
Deponia.
Deponia, sorry.
The Complete Journey.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
Okay,
but
we're gonna guess that.
It is Deponia. We'll just say it is Deponia.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume with 25.9 hours that had to be the 3 games all in one.
But I'm going to give you Deponia because
Yeah.
it's still Deponia.
Yeah.
And that's big.
Yeah.
So, okay. So this came out in 2021. It is from the guy with the hat. He recommended it and he had 8.2 hours on record currently. So imagine Dark Souls, but if you only had a bow and all bosses were gimmick bosses and regular enemies didn't exist and you had 1 health and it was 2D and it wasn't Dark Souls.
I mean, the irony here, are you laughing because you think it's an impossible review? Or...
No, I'm thinking it's this, imagine Dark Souls, but it has the 2, but it wasn't Dark Souls. I just think it's
Oh, the combination of the beginning and the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's only one game this could be.
I don't think there's a bow and arrow in Code Vein, so I'm not going to guess that.
No. I think it's Titan Souls.
That you're very confident with that, so. I'm guessing Titan Souls, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is true. You basically, if any attack hits you, you die. But also, the bosses only have 1 health as well, and it's like a puzzle thing essentially.
And I think this one is spoiled because I think your parents forgot to put it in white. But just read it anyway. It says recommended. You should look away when I check the next one because I probably should check these.
Maybe,
next time
yeah.
around his parents do their list for us, so I wouldn't know what they are either. Posted in 2019, they got this for free. Their name is Kurt. They recommended it. They have 4.8 hours. Are you willing to escape the nightmare? Can you escape it? Would have you guessed that?
I don't know. I honestly can't.
Oh, is it more?
Born of a Dream is the second.
Oh, that's what happened.
Well, what do we do here?
I'm going to put this in like purple just to say it was spoiled.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that okay?
Why purple?
I don't know.
It feels like a spoiled color.
I like purple. I don't know.
Okay.
Because orange is half point, so I didn't want to make it yellow because
So that means that at the end I'll have to rank this out of 9.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Look away so I can make sure the last one isn't spoiled. Okay, it's not. Okay, you can turn around. That's kind of funny. And I know if your parents did that, they obviously did that. So, okay, so this one they recommended it. They made a review back in 2021. They're from Dr. Boston.
Wow. That's a good doctor.
He had 69 hours.
69.9 hours.
Damn.
This does feel very deliberate, doesn't it? Wow, that's really hitting you hard.
I'm sorry. Okay. He made a review back in 2021. A cool ninja game where you do cool ninja stuff.
Now, you think this would be easy, but it's not.
I don't know it.
Well, you see, the problem is there's a couple of ninja games on the list. So, I'll list them off. The ones I can think of, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sekiro
Mm-hmm.
is a ninja game.
Mm-hmm.
The Messenger
Mm-hmm.
is a ninja game.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Runner is a
yeah.
ninja game. Those are the 3 I can think of. If there's other ninja ones on the list, I can't remember them. So the problem is I want to look at that time and say that it's still a long game.
I'm assuming it's gonna be a long game.
But this guy could also be a complete troll and just have deliberately gotten 69.9 hours.
He could, because his name is Dr. Bustanon. Sorry.
So, of those 3 games, the most likely one you'd get 69.9 hours out of would be Sekiro.
Okay, will we say
But
Sekiro?
there's nothing else. Doesn't mention Cyber Ninjas. Okay, so let's cut Ghost Runner out.
Mm-hmm.
And the Messenger has all this other stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, the Messenger also had some time travel in it.
He didn't mention time travel.
No, but I meant in the other one they did mention time travel. Sekiro. Is it Sekiro? No! No.
Sorry, I find this very funny. Okay, we're gonna add this up
How?
because we don't want and we're gonna cut it because we don't want to see the men bits again. So hi, we're back to counting, and out of 9, Owen got 4 right.
That is terrible.
You keep getting worse and worse.
I do. I really do.
I'm not looking forward to when I have to do this in the future. Worse and worse.
But you know what's even more embarrassing is that quite often I name the game that it is.
Because it can be a toss-up. I think some of these are a toss-up, kind of.
Like The Messenger. Like I do not remember how much time I have in that, but 69.9 hours.
Clearly he was trolling and sat there and let it run for 69 hours.
So he could have a review with 69.9 hours.
Yeah, his name is Dr. Bustanon, so yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It was still fun.
It was fun, even though Owen lost really badly.
I need to get better. I will do better next time. I pledge here and now I will do better.
Because at least in the first 2 you got like 70.5%, let's say, and the last one you got 70% right out of 100.
You mean 75% and 70%?
Yeah, 75%, yeah, and 70%.
This one is a bit more awkward because it's out of 9.
Yeah, I'm very bad at math in my head. I have to figure
It's
that
like 11.1 something.
Yeah, you failed.
I did. I got 44.4% or something.
Well, actually, no, 44. I guess no. We used to get 45, I think, to pass most classes. So yeah, you pretty much failed.
I swear I will do better next time.
Next time.
I will examine these videos. I will see where I went wrong.
You doubting yourself. That's where you're wrong. Like me with my
I will do better.
In Ori the Blind Violinist. It's you doubting.
So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I will do better next time. This has been fun anyway. So, this has been Owen, also known as Immortalium.
And Caitlin.
And bye-bye.
Bye.